Fitness Prophet here. Time to talk about some calories. So this is how I have the breakdown for this week now. 250 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, 100 grams of fat, right? Total calories, 1,000 calories of protein, 1,200 of carbs, 900 of fat. For total, 3,100 calories per day. Now, each week, I'm going to be weighing myself. Actually, I'm weighing myself every single day. But each week, on average, if I have lost more than 0.5 pounds, then my cut, because my cuts are going to be like this. It's either going to be 100 calories per day, 200 calories per day, or 300 calories per day. If my cut for the week, when I'm cutting, if I lose 0.5 pounds for the week, I'm going with 200. If I've lost probably either no weight or I only lost 0.1 pound for the week, then my cut will be 300. Now, if I lost 1 pound for the week, which to me, that's losing too much too fast, I will now go with 100 calories per day for the following week. And I will follow this process all the way until I get to the point where I get to either my weight or I'm going to see a slowdown. Because eventually, by doing this, I'm going to see a slowdown. My body's going to catch up. I'm going to notice, hey, listen, I'm not losing enough weight. And then I have to make a decision. Either I cut more or I put in more work in the gym, right? This is the way how you do it. This is the way how you lose weight. You're either going to eat less or you're going to put more work and effort in the gym. It's a simple concept, but I know it's very difficult because now I have to spend like literally my Mondays and Tuesdays and even my weekends measuring food. And that takes time. But hey, listen, this is an 18-week process. The goal is to get to single-digit body fat. Right now, I'm looking okay, but I know I have fat that I have to get rid of. Stomach area, back, arms are pretty solid, but you know what? There's still lots of work to be done. And seeing that I'm almost 50 years old, I know, I want to get to that good, steady, decent weight because I'm at the period where it's harder to put on muscle right now. It's very difficult to put on muscle, but for some reason, I've been putting on muscle really well this year, the past year. When I'm looking at my comparison pictures from this year to last year, it's looking pretty well. But anyways, back to calories now. So, as I chop down my calories, like I was saying before, I have to measure it every single day, my weight, right? And I have to measure my food every single day. It is a process, and I'm telling you, you need to be patient. When you find yourself in a rut and you find out, listen, I'm getting weaker, I'm not losing weight, and I'm getting frustrated, you have to stop, look at this. You got to look at what you're ingesting into your body. And as I cut, it goes like this. I cut my fats first, then I cut my carbs, and then lastly, protein will always be the last thing I'm going to be cutting. So I'll cut from my fats first. I'll probably go from 100 to 90. Carbs will go from 300 to 270 per day. Protein slowly is going to go from 250 to like maybe 230. So it's a slow cut. So per day, you're going to notice that this is probably a pretty decent cut when you do the calculations, right? But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I follow this process when I'm cutting to make sure I'm cutting the right amount of nutrition, right? The last thing I want to keep cutting is all my protein because I need my protein to build muscle. Carbs, you do still need this for energy in the gym and energy to go throughout the day. But that's why I focus on not cutting this before fats. Fats, your body does need fats, but to be honest with you, too much fat is not good. So, which is why this is always the first thing I cut. And that's going to be the first thing I'm going to cut. And I'm going to just do the calculations to make sure that everything is perfect. Because if you want to get to the perfect body, everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be in sequence. Well, hopefully this was informative to you. Fitness Prophet.